Hey everyone, Shadows here. Today I'm showing you how to add an outer glow around weapons inside of Blender. It's going to be a really quick tutorial because there's not much to explain, so let's get straight into it. So first you actually need to get a weapon model. So for us we're going to be using the just normal or standard SMG. The way you can get weapon models, port them yourself, download them online. The best thing to probably do is join my Discord server in the description below. There'll be a link to join it. Once you joined, go down to the model downloads area, this model downloads section. Click this little pin in the corner and it will show you these two links. Shadows Model Pack Chapter 1, Shadows Model Pack Chapter 2. This contains all the weapons from Chapter 1 and this contains all the weapons from Chapter 2. So if we just click this little link right here, it will take us up to here. Let's just click one of these links. For me, I'm going to go to the Chapter 2 pack. Let's just click this and it will take you to a massive Google Drive with a lot of weapons. So right here, characters, consumables, all this stuff. Go to the weapons folder and here is all the weapons inside of Chapter 2 so far. So you've got the burst assault rifle, bolt sniper, assault rifle, SMG. This is the file we're using today. But literally you can choose one of these, double click it and click download. So once you downloaded that, just open up like so. Here we are, we've got it open. First you're going to have to just click on the weapon, select it all. Select this mesh, don't select the bones. Make sure that this whole SMG is like a sort of orange outline. Once you've done this, head over to the shading tab. If there is no shading tab on your thing, click a little add and then just find shading. I'm pretty sure it's in general and then just add shading. So go to your shading tab, make sure that you have the actual weapon selected. Go to your shading tab. In this little area right here you can zoom in or zoom out. I don't really know where I think my weapon's really small on here, but we're just going to zoom in as far as we can so we can actually see the weapon like so. Just zoom in and make sure that it's on this view right here, not the second one, the third little circle. So you can see the weapon right here, looks perfectly normal. We're going to add an outer glow. So over here where it says world, it might say object view, but make sure it says object. Make sure it's switched to object. You should see something similar to this right here. It should be either FN shader or principal BDSF. Ignore that. Basically just drag over it, leave the material output, just drag over this and drag it out really far. So there's a bunch of space in between here. So what you're going to do, this is basically just, it's going to be, I'm going to be showing you what you have to change. You just have to add, search, add a mix shader. So drag that in, add it right here. So it should go surface to shader and shader to this shader over here if it's FN shader or principal shader. Once you've done this, you're going to need to add an emission. So we're going to add, search, emission. So if we drag this down here, connect emission to shader like so. And this will give off a glow. Right now your weapon's going to look really weird, but we'll fix that in a minute. So now we're going to need to add a color ramp. So add, search, color ramp, like so. Just add this, chuck it up here. We're going to need to change the colors on this. So we're going to leave the white as it is. Over here, where it's, right here, we're going to make sure this is black like it is. We're just going to drag this black. Going to drag it. It's quite hard to drag. You sort of have to zoom in a bit. Going to drag it. It's really fiddly. But I think you can just click this line up here. Yeah, drag it. I'm really stupid. Anyway, drag it over to about this G where it says RGB. To about that G. So it should be half white, half black with a little bit of like grey in between. So it should look like that. Connect color to FAC. FAC. Not FAC. 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 Connect it to that. Once you've done that, you're going to need to add a layer weight, which is the main thing that we're going to be, this is going to make sure that it actually happens, like the outer glow. So search layer, add a layer weight, grab it right here, connect facing to FAC. Now once you've done this, you won't be able to see it yet. You need to add a color and turn up this strength of emission. So right now it should look quite normal, maybe a tiny little bit of a white outer glow, but go down to this emission area. We're just going to zoom in where it's like so. We're going to change the colour to about like a sort of like a blue like so. As you can see, you can already probably see it a tiny bit. We're just going to turn the strength up to about 20. So just literally type in 20 right here. About that. So as you can see, we've got the outer glow right like so. You can just render it out and it will have the outer glow. I think there's already HDRIs in this, but this is what it's going to look like. You can add whatever colour you want. You can change, this is where you change the colour where it says emission. Change the colour, you can just change it to anything. We can do a green outer glow if we want. It looks weird from some angles, but from most angles it will look normal. Red outer glow, if you want to make it look legendary, you could do this and then turn down the darkness. It sort of looks like a, if you turn it to black it won't change at all, but like a light yellow, like a legendary SMG, even though it doesn't exist, or it's compact, whatever. I'm just waffling at the moment, but change it to whatever colour you want. I'm just gonna do a light blue to make it look like it's sort of a blue rarity, and render this out. Use it in your projects, make the character hold it, up to you, do whatever you want with it. This is basically a tutorial. It's quite simple. Just make sure that your node setup for your thing looks like this. I'm just going to move it so it's more viewable, like so. I'm just going to move this down here, move this around here. Your node setup basically needs to look like this. It needs to have material output, mix shader, color ramp, layer weight, emission, and then your textures. Have them all like this, and it will work perfectly fine. Anyway, thanks for watching this tutorial. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and share around if you need to show your friends how to do this or whatever. If you need to join my Discord server, link is in the description. I'm not going to bother opening that up again, that's effort, but you can, if you struggle with this, you can ask for some help. If you need to share your art, anything you really want to do in my Discord server and those model pack is in the description below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.